You are going to learn how to shoot in low light as best as you possibly can. Thanks so much to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. We are doing low light, but natural light, ambient light, not using flash. I've got other videos all about that. The thing about low light is it absolutely does help to have better gear, better cameras that handle low light better. Yes, you can take a lot of it away in Lightroom or Capture One or whatever you're editing with, but it's best to start with a clean image. Having noise isn't always the best, but of course you can use it creatively. There's nothing like a sexy grainy black and white, right? So the first step in shooting in low light is to get the fastest lens you possibly can. So right now I've got the RF 50mm 1.2. You better believe I'm shooting down at 1.2 because that's gonna help me get as low as I possibly can get on my ISO. So what I'll have you do, because I kind of like what's happening, maybe just look towards that way. I like this kind of light on your face. I'm just clearing the background. It actually looks like fairly bright. It's kind of funny. I could be at 250th of a second. Good. Now let's do some where you're kind of like lounging on the pillows. So it's funny, like we're doing low light, but the lighting conditions here, you know, we had to shut the shades and it's just not like the lowest it could possibly be. All right, so let's just say you don't have a lens that goes down to 1.2. Let's say you have one that only goes to 2.8. So I'm gonna go down to 2.8. So this is gonna be a little bit grainier, a little bit muddier, but not the end of the world. You know, it might be fun if you just like, actually lay back because I'm gonna come up. Let's pretend that you don't have a lens that goes lower than 5.6. All right, so if you have a lens that doesn't go lower than 5.6, let's go ahead and show you what that would look like. All right, so those are fun. But the last thing I want to do is just give you another option. If you don't want to raise your shutter speed, maybe you want to introduce a little bit of movement, because that could be fun. In case you haven't already heard about today's video sponsor, Squarespace, let me tell you some of my favorite features. I've used Squarespace for a ton of different websites. My photography website, e-commerce website, selling photography education, and I've even designed my dad's band website. And it's all done in just a few clicks because Squarespace has really wonderful design templates for any type of style that you can imagine, and they're all clean, professional, and really easy to use. Now, if you're a photographer like I am and you are always on the go, updating your website tends to be the thing you put on the back burner. Well, with Squarespace's app, you can upload new photos to your website right from your mobile device, making sure that your photography work that is showcased is up to date at all times. Now, Squarespace isn't just about building a website. Yeah, it does that, and it's great. It also goes one step further into the workflow management of your business, including sending invoices, calendar scheduling, accepting payments, you name it, Squarespace probably does it. Now, if you head to the link in the description below, you're gonna get an extra 10% off. So make sure you take advantage of that. Try out Squarespace and see how easy it is to create a website, manage it, throw anything you want on there, and showcase your business as best as it can be. Now back to the video. What's trending right now are blurry pictures. So I'm gonna show you how to do some with intention instead of just making blurry. I'm gonna come this way so I can get the light more front. Yeah, right about there. But like, just kind of like shake. Yeah, that's fun. Awesome. We got some really fun, intentionally blurry shots that are just gonna look great in black and white. All right, so I hope you enjoyed here on YouTube. Make sure you hit like, subscribe, ring the bell, all the things. And look at that, that one looks so cute in black and white. I love that one. So cute. I'll see you next time.